The term separation of church and state actually comes from the founder of Rhode Island, Roger Williams. His primary concern was that if the church and the state were intermingled, that the state would corrupt the church. The phrase was later picked up by Thomas Jefferson, who was afraid that if church and state were intermingled, the conflicts that were reflected in the state or in the church would also come over to the state, much as happened in Europe between Protestants and Catholics. The First Amendment, of course, prohibits anything tending toward the establishment of religion, which effectively means the national government, and now the states by implication as well, do not have official state churches. They don't collect taxes for churches, but we also have a free exercise clause which says that individuals are free to give to their own churches, to attend their own churches, to believe what they want, and for all practical matters to worship as they please, with some obvious reservations. Don't have child sacrifice and that sort of thing. But we were one of the first nations to have freedom of religion. And I just read a book by Scott Gerber from Northern Ohio University, which says that one of the reasons we have the First Amendment is that in England, every time you had a new king, you'd have a new law. So one king would say, I'm the supreme leader. Another king would say, well, you also have to have allegiance to the Pope. And one leader would say, you can't vote if you're Catholic, and the other would say you can't believe in transubstantiation, and the next one would say you have to believe in transubstantiation. So the First Amendment was designed to keep those conflicts separate. Individuals can choose to believe what they want, practice what they want, but the state is not going to prefer one religion to another, and generally not going to prefer religion over irreligion. That's a personal decision.